Camera inspection of the property 744 West Maple Avenue in Orange, California. We are currently running the camera through a 4-inch ground level cleanout that is located behind unit 812. This is in between 812 and 746D. You're gonna go ahead and run the camera to see the condition of the line. There are multiple issues with the line here, and there is actually two lines running in the back of units 812 and 746 A through D. Okay, only the cleanout, it's scheduled for the ABS. As soon as we make the drop, the light transitions to clay pipe, and that's pretty much all the way out to the city. There are multiple cleanouts at the back of each unit. Oh, not each unit, but there are multiple cleanouts behind some of the units on both 746 A through D and 802 through 812. And most of those cleanouts have offsets, which means that with the time, the weight of the soil on top of them made them collapse. And we're gonna reach one of them through this line. Okay, so here we are, approximately 80 feet. So you can see the clay pipe and the ABS have separated. They're offset. Basically, the ABS pipe that was recently installed was not supported properly underneath. So with the weight of the soil and eventually water seeping out through the gaps in between the plastic and the clay, started making the line collapse. As far as we could go, I cannot get past this connection right here. But there's another cleanup for this line, which is located behind the unit 746B. I'm gonna go ahead and move on to that cleanout so I can run the camera through that cleanout and on. And this is actually servicing that water that you see coming in. That's from unit, it should be unit either 802 or 80, my mistake, 804 or 806. That is the tie-in connection that collapsed. I'm gonna go ahead and pull back and move on to the next cleanout right in front of this offset and go from there. Okay, so we're gonna run the camera through the cleanout. This should be behind unit 746C. There's an offset on this line as well, so I'm gonna go ahead and run the camera through here so we can see the offset. So here we are, approximately 31 feet. Same concept. Offset happened when plastic was installed, was not supported right, so it collapsed. This is actually behind unit 746B. And this cleanout is servicing that unit. As you can see in the water. Fortunately for this one, my camera is able to get past it, but whenever any tissue gets flushed down or any solids are definitely going to get caught up in this section, and eventually it will create a backup that will affect units B, C, and D. I'm going to continue pushing so I can show you belly that was found in this line. This line has multiple sections that have roots coming in. It's like a testy right there. Probably was clean out at some point, but it got covered up. Little bit of roots growing in. The jetting, get rid of those, but we need to repair all the sections that are broken in the pipe before doing hydrojetting again. Here's another section with some roots in it. Same thing. Once the repairs are done, we can hydrojet and flush out all the roots that are in this line. As you can see, some tissue is starting to accumulate this section, and this is the belly. You can see slowly tissue will accumulate as you bring it back down. Right here, my camera goes underwater, approximately 110 feet from the cleanout that's located behind unit 400. I'm sorry, so 146, unit C. You can see approximately 6 feet are underwater. And then the camera comes up. Right here, 16, that's actually a tie-in connection. This is where both of the lines that are servicing units 802 through 812 and 746 A through D connect together right here. So this value only affects the 746 A through D and not the 802 and the 812. So I'll continue pushing past this front. I'm actually gonna come back. I'm gonna bring back the camera and get closer so we can be able to see the last issue that was found in this line. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull back now and then go through the other cleanout. Okay, so we're running the camera through the last cleanout. This is the cleanout in the middle. We should be right behind 746B, between A and B. So we're gonna go ahead and run the camera so we can reach the last spot that needs repairing, which is in the middle of the street. And once again, this is right after that first offset that we ran from the cleanout that's right behind unit 812. And we're gonna go ahead and run the camera so we can reach that section where camera comes to complete stop and the line is collapsed. This line also has more sections with the roots coming in here and there. But that's nothing major, the line's still flowing. So approximately 60 feet is where we connect to the line. This is the turn. We are connecting. This is the 60-foot mark where both of the lines merge. This is after the belly. From here on, this is where we left off. I'm gonna go ahead and push the camera at approximately 80-foot mark. That's where we have the collapse section of the line. As you can see, this is a collapse section. This is as far as my camera can go. As soon as I try pushing past this point, I just hit the bottom of the pipe. As you can see, it is for the most part, closed. There's some debris and also there's some roots in there. So I would strongly recommend repairing this section, repairing the belly and all the offsets to prevent any issues. Because if none of these issues are fixed, all the units are going to continue to have backups and issues. We're going to go ahead and pinpoint everything with green spray paint and blue flags to mark down how the lines run and where the repairs need to be done.